It is almost spring, very close to a very important time of year, and that is the equinox. Equal day, equal night, and it is the balance point of the sun. The sun moves to the equator after being in the southern hemisphere, and then we get more light here in the northern hemisphere, which all of life on Earth in this hemisphere, and notice how there's hemispheres of the Earth, like there's hemispheres in our brains. All of this reality is reflective, the inner and the outer. There's a lot of reflective qualities. And the shift from Pisces to Aries is one of the most dramatic shifts of the year. And it's really in the original studies of this cycle, this 12 sign cycle, which really comes from Zoroastrianism, which comes from Iran, and it is study of the earth and sky and our connection in the earth and sky is very important, because we are like tools in the space. So we are electricity and magnetism, and we are affecting the space, because everything in this reality is one. There's a oneness, and you hear about oneness, but it really is all of our energetic fields are connecting to the energetic field of the earth. And what happens when the sun moves into Aries is that all of life responds to the sun in the northern hemisphere, and just this bursting forward of life happens. And we can utilize this energy for ourselves and really charge up our batteries, and also just be in reverence to this natural world we live in. It's so amazing. And I really, over time, have just built a good relationship with the elements, earth, air, water, fire. And at first I did it because that's what people do. That if you work with the earth and if you do ceremonies, you want to work with the elements. But then I realized, oh, they give back. They protect. They uplift. Who are they? It's a energy. It's a metaphysical energy that's here. And I'm looking at a full circle of fog right now. It's like a moonbow. You can't see it because I'm aiming the other way, but it's, oh my God, it's amazing what's happening right now. And when you tune in to the nature spirits and you create a relationship with them, then you will start to receive the benefits of this relationship. And part of that is tuning into the sky wheel. When I say the tropical sky wheel, I mean there is actually a path of the sun and the moon as it moves through the 12 sign zodiac. And it's not constellations, it's actually a system. So we're moving into the new year in Aries, and there is a system, and many religions follow lunar calendars, and they follow the moon cycles. So such as Passover for the Jewish people, they learn, they focus on the moon cycles as to mark their celebrations. And because they know there's a rhythm and there's an energy, because the sun and the moon are like frequencies. They're like giving a harmony. So like right now we're in a dark phase. There's no energy to the moon at this point. In the cycle of the moon is actually like a 29-30 day cycle, because there's dark phases before new moons. New moon actually means the moon goes into every sign, and then as it wanes, reaches the same sign it began in, and then moves ahead, and then the first crescent begins. So the first crescent will begin in Aries on tomorrow. So, but what's happening is the sun and the moon catches up to the sun, and they rise at the same time during the dark phase. So you can't see the moon because they're like magnetized together. Now this gets into, issues of cosmology, and there's a lot of different ways to look at the cosmos. But these were originally understood as angles of light, and all the planets have angles of light. And at some point, this word angles, which a lot of our language has been changed to mean other things also, angles got changed to angels. So angels of light or angles of light, and that is part of this reality. There's a lot of misuse and mistranslation, and then things just totally straight up get changed. So when you follow the sun and the moon on their path, it actually is super grounding, because then you can really work with the momentum of the angles of light. And doing this can really help put you in a flow state. So I wish all the best on this dark phase in Pisces as we move into Aries. Aries represents the head too, and the optic thalamus, which is this single eye that, if opened, can see the light and see above all of this divisiveness and tune into the big picture. We have to understand that information these days is being used to keep our energy fields down and captured. And it's up to us to create good energy and to uplift those around us and be connected to our environment and be stewards. So that is and everything in the outer reality, the physical reality, is saying no, 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 pay attention to this. There's no mistake why there was a violent act towards another country during the eclipse. There's no mistake to why there are wars in Aries, because it is ruled by Mars, and it is this burst of light that is so full of energy and has this single focus that is like one-pointed warrior focus. And that's on purpose, because everything in this reality, those who want to control this reality utilize the 12 sign zodiac to have momentum behind what they're doing. And it's up to us to keep the focus on centering our energy and not be pulled out of and into a lower vibrational state, because it doesn't benefit anyone. And we think knowing and resonating with all this dark force energy is helping. It's not helping. So we have to remember what the trickster energy is. And if you look at any and all folk and fairy tales, there is what they're telling you is that there is trickster energy everywhere. So this is a trickster reality, and we have to learn to navigate this reality with our intuitive, our channels, our chakra channels. You know, we have to use that third eye to navigate what is true and not true here, because the tricksters are everywhere. Happy equinox.